when we sat next to each other, you know, she would, you know, Kandi, she would fry you, and you know, I'll be on your ass too. I'll be on your ass too a little bit, because you know, I felt like back in the day you had shaded me 10 years ago over there.
You know what? And see, that's where the misunderstanding lies. Like, first of all, when I saw her on her show with her old co-host and she be going in on me, I was sitting there like, oh damn, I thought me and T.S. Madison, I thought we was cool. Mm-hmm. I thought we was cool. You know, we actually had met years prior. She had came on to Candy Coated Nights, and ever since then, I always had love for her. I didn't realize that you felt the way.
Yeah, I did, because, you know, I felt like you had, you know, threw me a little shade, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought that you knew the other people that was there on the show. You know, I thought that you guys had a tighter bond, and then, because you was very much so like, well, girl, I could tell you a man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? Girl, I was like, oh, well.
Now, see, before she said it, you got to give them the context and context.
Right. What is this? What is?
It was Candy Coated Nights. She was on Candy Coated Nights. Mm-hmm. And at the time, this was 11 years ago, mind you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 9 years ago. 10 years
ago, yeah.
Yeah, and we weren't socially correct. And the show was about, it was supposed to educate everybody about the trans community. Well, it really was just like the differences between trans men, trans women, cis men, you know, that's what it was about. And we had somebody to represent each category or whatever. Mm-hmm. And Miss T.S. Madison, she represented trans women.
Well, I represent trans women, and the other guests, they represented trans women, but we were from different walks of life. They were from the ballroom scene, and, you know, I was from the adult entertainment scene. And see, at the time, Kandi, you know, why I had like heavy respect for you, because, you know, you like the dark arts, girl. You like you know, you all freak on the inside. So, you know.
For sure. Well, okay, so here's the thing. This is where the misunderstanding comes. Okay, so I thought that she didn't really care about people knowing her TV because of, if you know anything about her prior business or whatever, that was her brand, her brand name. Basically, her prior brand name. Yeah. So with that being said, I didn't think that it was something that was a sensitive topic for her. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you know, it wasn't really sensitive. It was just like, I felt slighted. I felt like shaded a little bit, you know, and I held that. And maybe I should have just reached out instead of.
Yeah, you should have. We should have just talked about it. Basically, she thought I was showing favoritism to the other.
Because they was
other trans people that were on the panel.
Yeah, because I felt like you felt that they was more realer than me. Like they was more passable than me. Because girl, you gave. Oh, I could see it. I was like, girl.
You know what? One thing I did learn from reality television is a little small thing, and not to minimize what you felt, T.S. Madison, because it's not. Things get blown out of proportion, especially the more time that goes by, and then people are in your ear, people in her ear. And before you know it, it's this big thing that could have been squashed in one lunch.
Yeah, but then
we don't do that anymore. We don't, like on reality TV, we had to sit down with someone, a bitch you couldn't stand, right? And talk some things out. And that's one thing I learned, I got out of that show, is a lot of times things get so blown out of proportion. You know what I mean? And
well, look at you.
But then as time passed, you know, Tamar and I became good Judies, and I think that you had a misconception, or the group had a misconception that, you know, she was bringing us there to read you guys or whatever. And I get it. Even when I had a rebuttal for when we were quote unquote, because did y'all throw us out, Kandi? I want to know this. Did y'all throw us out? Who threw us out, girl?
Who throwed you out? Okay. Technically we was responsible, but I mean, I guess it was more ultimately, you know, people on our team that made the decision to throw you out.
That was out of one of your shows, right? It was at one of your shows. This for the audience that doesn't know.
So here's what happened.
Hear the air.
First of all, I didn't even know. I didn't even know T.S. Madison
that I was in there. Yeah,
she was there. The only person whose name was named was her old co-host.
Yeah, my neck, my back.
her old co-host, basically. Her old co-host, they said, oh, she done came up in here. Now, mind you, at the time, she had been dogging the shit out of us, me definitely, and some of our close friends. And so I was like, when they said she was going on the stage, I was like, oh, no, that bitch ain't going on nobody's stage. Not on New Year's Eve. We're not bringing this on the stage. We done got all these people out here in Atlanta on New Year's Eve. I'm not taking this into my new year. And I was not the only one in my group. Like, and I know everybody swear I make the decision for the group, but it actually is not just my decision alone. Some of my group members, they was definitely felt very strong about it. And significant others felt strong about it.
So here's the thing.
He said y'all had to go.
My problem was like, cause Vince came back there and he told us that we couldn't perform. He said we could have went out there and watched you guys do the show, but we couldn't go on stage. So y'all blocked y'all told us we couldn't go on stage, but y'all ain't throw us out. They ain't throw us out. We still were gonna go with it. I was like, nah, I ain't finna be. I ain't. But I get it. I understand. You know how
I didn't tell them to throw you out. I just told them that y'all wouldn't. Well, not y'all, because I didn't even know you was your friend. I just said your friend wasn't getting on that damn stage because she wasn't finna get on no stage and then come back to y'all show talking about, fuck them hoes, I done performed on their stage or diss us on our own thing. Like, that wasn't happening.
Yeah, I gotta jump in, you guys, for the people that do not know the backstory. Basically, in a nutshell, okay, there was some beef with T.S. Madison's old co-host, which was Khia. Okay. Khia went to the concert with T.S. Madison and others, right? There's a group of y'all. Was Tamar with you guys?
Tamar was there. Tamar
came to work with Tamar.
Okay. So y'all showed up. Word got back to Kandi and the rest of the group that y'all were there to kind of get on stage, and then you were escorted out. Is that basically the back?
Well, what happened was I came in first to make sure that the coast was clear. So
when I lookout.
Yeah, when I came in first, I made sure the coach was clear. I saw Tiny. I waved to her, and I saw the look she gave, like, wait. So she was aware what was going on a little. So she gave a look. I saw the look with Tiny look like, wait. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, girl. So I called Khia on the phone, and I said, well, girl, come on in, girl. You know what I'm saying? We done got through checkpoints, and we will, and Tamar was not trying to sneak us in. She had invited us, and it was during the time when that little scandal was going on with Govan, the Govan stuff, and thinking that Vince and her were having an affair or some kind of shit.
Wait. T.S., hold that thought. We have to just remember that place. We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more of this story. We have a cliffhanger real quick.
Okay.
Back right after
they got me on here with this mess. I ain't talked about.
Guess what? We found out that there was an issue between the two of them, and this is the first time they've got to talk to each other and clear the air. So I'm gonna throw all my other questions out the window because I think this is very important for two queens to get together and to squash it, because we got enough people adding fuel to the fire, and right now they can hear each other's voices, each other's words, not get it misconstrued with the third party. They are talking to each other face to face. T.S. Madison, you have the floor. Please continue.
Well, I just want to make it clear, Kandi, that Tamar did not bring us there to bash you, Escape, or anybody over there. We came there because we were the popular thing at the time in the city, and she was doing this in every place that you guys went. And I just wanted to, make sure that we clear the air with that type of stuff, like, because you ain't beefing with me. I ain't beefing with you. You a phenomenal businesswoman. I can't take that away from you. No matter what people say about you, you are a boss. So at the end of the day, you can't hate on the boss. And you know that I'm a boss in the business that I was in and now, So here's what it is. And I don't want to go through the rest of my life or in this world with some L towards you or anybody in the group, especially during this time right now, where Black lives are so important, and unity is extremely important for us as Black people right now. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, I'm done with it. You done with it, sister?
Kandi,
yes, I've been done with it. Okay, so let me say this. T.S. Madison.
Mm-hmm,
I had love from you from the time I met you. I thought we was cool the whole time until I saw you dissing us with your old co-host, okay? So I didn't realize that you thought I had shown favoritism to the other people that was on the show with you on Candy Coated Nights years ago. I did not know that. And I'm glad we were able to clear the air on that right now. I always thought you were a great businesswoman. Always. I knew you was getting to the money. Yeah. That's what I loved about you. And I love that you were very open, honest, and your personality is just way over the top. And I always love that about you. But, you know, when you got over there with your friend and talking trash, and then y'all came to the show, it wasn't just me. I just felt that, but obviously I wasn't even gonna say that. I get it. I was like, oh hell no, they got to get up out of here.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I understand it. But see, the only thing about it for me, it was just like the way it happened that you possibly didn't know how it was really going on. It just was the word from up top, like, oh no. You know, because, you know, the police came in, they were saying we had weapons, my mama was there. You know, it was just a lot of, you know, things that I felt was so unnecessary, whatever. But we here, it's 2020. That shit, all that shit done changed, and
it's over.
It's over. Yeah. Now we got to get to these real pressing issues that's going on in our community.